And I was going
Okay.
to say, Joseph Acevedo knows what I'm talking about. He's one of those brainy characters too, that too smart for his own good.
Let's go on the record, please. It's 2020 CR 6925, the state of Texas versus Robert Guizar. Attorneys, please make your announcements for the record.
And also the state, Your Honor.
Bo Wood, on behalf of Mr. Weishar, he is present. We are ready, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Guizar, go ahead and tell me your full name.
My name is Robert Guizar, Jr.
What about as far as like a monitor?
you.
Would I be
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna mute you because it's loud back there, but when it's your turn to answer, just unmute yourself, okay?
Awesome, I will, definitely.
On the screen, I'm going to show you the state's first amended motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke your community supervision. Have you had a chance to talk to your attorney about this motion?
Yes, Judge.
Get back to my.
Nate, how are we going to proceed?
Violated condition number 1, on or about the 20th day of December, 2021, in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Robert Guizar Jr., committed the offense of assault in violation of condition number 1.
Is that violation true or not true, Mr. Guizar?
True, Judge.
8591.
State waives the remaining violation.
Now you want it out.
Okay.
I'm muting you. I'm muting you, Mr. Guizar, because it's loud. All right. What is the recommendation?
Your Honor, is to grant the motion, revoke the defendant, and sentence him to 2 years confinement in Texas Department of Corrections.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Guizar?
Yes, Judge.
That's your agreement?
Yes, ma'am, with back.
I'll ask for
Okay,
Robert.
all right, thank you. No problem.
Okay. Mr. Wood, that's your understanding of the agreement you made?
It is, Judge. He has a misdemeanor as well, and I believe that will be taken into consideration. What he wanted to ask the court, and what I told him you will do, what I believe you will do, is he wants credit for any time he's been in custody. The clerk told me 273 days, and he feels that's I think 8 or 9 months, but he says he thinks he's closer to about 12 months or 13, 14 months. And I told him that what she's reading is just associated with this cause number, but that you could order he get credit for every day he's been in custody, and that TDC would honor that.
Yes.
So
So what days? So let me just ask probation if he has any residential treatment. Did you do residential treatment at all?
No treatment, Judge.
Okay. So what, Mr. Guizar, tell me what you think is missing from the time credit that my clerks have.
Well, because my deferred probation, I had first I had got out on probation, and then I came in when I violated the first probation. When we had the misunderstanding, I sat here for about 3 months, and it was on the behalf of the probation officer. So I don't know if they counted that or they might have.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute. First, you think it was about 9 or 10 months before you actually got put on probation.
Yeah.
And then it was about 3 months for the
it was
first
10 months.
MTR.
It was actually 10 months on the first one. It was about 10 months because I know I got out like when my lease was up. So I know I had like 2 months barely into my, about to be 2 months on my lease.
All right. So what you're talking about is any time that you have been in the Bexar County jail. You're not talking about, I was picked up in Guadalupe and held there for 3 months and we don't know, right? Everything, all the confinement that you're asking me to give you credit for is for confinement in the Bexar County jail.
In the Bexar County, yes, ma'am.
Okay. And clerks, what do you have for that count?
You get.
I've been here 3
Judge,
times.
I have 273 days. I do show he had 183 days as of 4/23/2020 and all the way to October 20th, 2020. So that's 181 days, and then 46 days, and then another 46 days, which is a total of 273.
Yeah, that's 9 months. That's 9 months credit time. All right. I do find that violation of condition number 1 is true. Mr. Guizar, we placed you on deferred back on October the 19th, 2020 for the 3rd degree felony offense of assault, family violence, second offense. So at this time, I'm going to enter adjudication of guilt. I'm gonna find you guilty of that offense, and I'm going to sentence you pursuant to your agreement to 2 years confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, the Institutional Division. you do get credit for the 273 days that you have been in custody on this case. There is also to be no contact with Stephanie Peña, and there is an affirmative finding of family violence in this case. This is a plea bargaining case because you made an agreement to revocation. You also made an agreement as to the time of confinement that you're going to have in this case. So you do not have a right to appeal. Do you understand? Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Correct. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you, sir. You're excused.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you, Your
Yes,
Honor.
ma'am.
Judge, I just finished Bridget's first packet on a night mag waiver, and then I realized that I screwed up the cause number. Do you want me to redo all of the paperwork, or do you want to just change it on the when you do the plea?
I'll change it when I do the plea.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. All right.
Am I excused, Your Honor?
Yes, Mr. Wood. Thank you. You're excused.
Thank you. Good to see you, Judge.
You too. Isaac Pacheco.
Yes, ma'am.
So you've amended your conditions. You're going to attend and successfully complete the moral recognition therapy course. You're also going to enroll in the Batterers Intervention Prevention Program. And there's a no contact order with Erica Mora or Michael Robles. You understand that those are your amended conditions?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm signing those now and you're excused.
Thank you. I could leave?
Yes, sir. You can leave.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Excuse me, Judge. Do I need to sign anything or?
No, Mr. Guizar, you're done.
I'm done. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. I was just gonna check on the. Just had one last question on the days. I don't know why I feel like it's a little bit off for some reason.
Well, listen, you can always write me if you figure out what the issue is.
Okay.
We can always do a non-pro-tunc to correct any clerical errors. So
Thank you, Miss.
you're welcome.
Bless you. You have a great day.
You too. Let's just double check the bookings on those, Bianca. Not Bianca, sorry, Melinda.
I'm almost done with the dismissal, Judge, and I'll send it to you.
Samuel, were you gonna send me a dismissal also? On Guizar?
Already have, Judge. You should have it.
My internet's slow. Just give me just a minute. Man, you guys are getting really good at amending these conditions. Such reasonable attorneys. What can I say? Has Oscar Hernandez, where's Mr. Hernandez? Is he conferring?
Yeah, he's in the breakout room. He was waiting for the probation officer that's assigned to the case to be brought in. So,
He's here, Gretchen.
okay.
Yeah, and I got the answer to the question.
Judge, you don't have Mr. Butler's paperwork? He signed it. Oh, okay.
I'm ready, yeah. That's what I was checking to see if that's all I was gonna get from him. Yes.
Judge, will I have an opportunity to speak with my attorney before we start?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Wait, which one? Who's your attorney?
Okay, I believe it's Oscar Hernandez.
Oh, yeah, he's conferring. He has several cases. Let him finish conferring.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Judge.
Yes. I need to relocate my computer, so I will be right back. Tochi, you want to talk to me about that matter?